Before I start, I want to show you guys, I got some fine art. I like to call this bold and brash. What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I bought that the other day. Anyways, Dragon Ball Super, the newest chapter came out, and honestly, I forgot about it. In fact, this is the least hyped chapter that I've seen in a very, very long time, to the point that I didn't even know it came out. Usually when chapters come out in DBS, it's like trending on Twitter, everyone's tweeting about it. And granted, it did come out around the time of Christmas, which is kind of like, it might have gotten buried by that. Everyone's like out and about. I had no idea it came out. In fact, like 4 weeks passed by so fast that I'm like, isn't this supposed to be something that's supposed to happen at this point with the newest chapter? And it wasn't until I looked up this morning that I realized it came out. It's just that there was just nothing happened in that chapter. And normally I wouldn't even make a video about this, but again, the only reason why I'm do this now is because I'm gonna talk about the fact that one, I've been doing this for like the last couple months now with the series, and two, I have no idea where this is going still. Like, somebody answer that question to me. And by the way, if my energy is a little bit different today, don't mind me, I am sick a little bit. I'm feeling better. I've been congested like the past like 2 days. I don't know if it's it, but I just want to kind of toss it out there. But you know what? The uploads still continue. We ain't missing uploads even if we get 6. So stay tuned for the daily content on the channel. So yeah, Dragon Ball Super, Gas. Gas versus Granolah. We got Gas, an everyday household object, and Granolah, another everyday household object, coming together in a epic fight. You know, last chapter we saw that Vegeta basically wanted Granolah to carry his weight and then take out Gas. He gave him the sense of being, and it was just like, what is he supposed to do, you know? I mean, granted, you know, Goku and Vegeta were kind of beaten up and defeated at that point, but you know what? My first thought process as a Dragon Ball fan is, if you guys just got beaten near death, wouldn't it make more sense for you guys to pop the sense of being? Because, you know, the whole Zenkai boost thing, you get beaten to near death, you get strong when you come back. If Gas is supposed to be the strongest fighter in the universe, in theory, if you get beaten by him right now, and you got all these new abilities, whether it's Goku or Vegeta, and you come back at full health because of a sense of being, you should be stronger. Isn't that how it works? I feel like, I want to know what Toriyama thinks about Zenkai this late in the series. You know, originally it was probably just created as a thing to just kind of like fill in the gaps of why the characters got strong so fast. But now looking back at it, it's like power levels. It's like, why did I add this idea into it? Because it's like, it's out there as a possibility, as a discussing topic, but it doesn't really make as much sense anymore. So it's like, it's there. In theory, it would make more sense that Vegeta pops the sense of being, Goku does it and then takes on Gas, and they should be technically stronger. Because as it stands right now, Gas, basically wishing to be the strongest fighter in the universe, will put him somewhere in the same level as Granolah. And Goku and Vegeta are basically similar to a level as him as well, but they kind of lost because Vegeta still can use his powers. In theory, if he popped the sense of being, the Zenkai boost should fill in the gaps, make him strong to take out both Granolah and Gas if it came down to fighting Granolah for a second time, or Gas in the first time. I don't know. It's obviously part of the story, and something's going to happen next month where, you know, it's got to be explosive or something. No pun intended, because his name is Gas, you know. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, are we still liking this arc? Let me know how you guys feel about it. You know, again, looking back at it, I really loved everything about Morro, the past arc, and what that character stood for. You know, the ending was a bit whatever. It wasn't like the best, but still, for what Morro was, he was dope. Again, in fact, this morning when I woke up, I saw somebody, they took the chapter of when Morro analyzed UI and they colored it in, and rereading that panel again was dope to me, because it's like, not Granolah, Morro pops in and literally analyzes that Goku has this new godly ability, and then immediately like stops him. He goes, well, so UI can basically make you be, you know, hard to hit. How about you just don't move and then useless? Like, that was cool to me. But like right now, all Granolah really has is just, he's got the shouting gun, and then Gas is just there, you know, conjuring armor and weapons. But I already see where this is going. Gas obviously is a very cocky character. He seems to be a type of person that's going to rely more on his own strength. He's the type of person that's like, I don't need any more strength to add it to me. I can take on anybody in a fight. But then he still went through the process of you know, getting this wish to make himself even stronger, and he refuses to tap into that ability. And we saw it briefly towards the end where he randomly gets strong enough to just take out Granolah easy peasy with his, like, I don't know, he had like a barrier or something, and he was like basically trying to fight without it just to prove a point. And I feel like what's going to happen is next chapter they're probably going to challenge him into some like Cell versus Vegeta shit, where he'll be kind of like, I don't know, pushed to not use his new abilities, and because of that, it'll be his ultimate downfall. And if that happens, that's going to be a boring way to end it. Where is this chapter going? Is Frieza even going to be in this? You know, for an arc that keeps talking about Frieza every chapter, well, they're not like literally, but they talk about Frieza a lot because the whole point is to get revenge on Frieza. I feel like we're not going to get any bit of Frieza in this. And it's just like, again, even when Granolah was the main antagonist going into this, as I told you, there's no way he's going to be the main bad guy. And if Gas is the main bad guy, I don't really see, I don't see where it's going to go with it. Because again, now you have the 3 strongest fighters in the universe right there. It's going to be 3v1. If they're jumping, that man is going to get his ankles caved in. He's going to get folded like an omelet. So I don't know. Something has to happen. Unless his main abilities, which we briefly saw towards the end of the chapter, end up really being brought out. And then we get to the point where, you know, fusion has to be a thing that gets, you know, tossed out there to stop him. But I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Or another possible ending I can see that happen is as we revealed, in order to make the wish to, you know, become the strongest, your lifespan gets shortened. For all we know, Gas's lifespan got shortened to like an hour, and in an hour by the end of the fight, he's just gonna randomly die. If that happens, I'm going to be upset. God, I don't know, man. Look, I'm not usually that type of person that likes to hop on here, or you know, on Twitter or any of that stuff, and just kind of like knock something that I'm consuming. I always find a bit of enjoyment in everything that I'm, you know, playing, watching, listening to. You know, I try not to overanalyze everything, but the whole Granolah arc, it just feels so filler to me. It's just been an ongoing thing that just like every single month nothing really happens, and every now and then something crazy happens that gets us all excited at the edge of our seat, and then nothing happens in the next chapter. You know, for example, seeing Vegeta achieve the God Destruction form. And something else I didn't like is I don't know if this is like he analyzed it wrong, but part of his newest abilities, he's able to use Hakai. Vegeta even goes, that's destruction right there, which is basically Hakai, in case you didn't know. And on top of that, you know, he has basically all their abilities. So I don't know when he made it. You know what I think happened? Because like Vegeta had gotten so strong to that point, and then Goku being who he is, and then Granolah being who he is, when they wish for Gas to be the strongest warrior in the universe, it probably gave him a bit of everybody that's out there. You know, it gave him abilities that Goku would have, so in a way he has essentially Ultra Instinct. It gave him Vegeta's abilities, which is God Destruction, and it potentially gave him even more of what we see in Granolah with his Ultimate Eye. He's just very sloppy with it. So either one or two things is going to happen. Either they have to be Gas fast, or that man's going to get used to his abilities. And when he gets used to his abilities, it's going to be a problem. And we started with Granolah as well. When Vegeta was beating the dog piss out of him, Granolah's abilities like activated conveniently right there, and he got the second eye, which made him that much stronger, and then he gave Vegeta the hands. So I don't know. It's just I just have so many questions where this is going, and I just honestly I have no clue. This has just not been as enjoyable to me. But yeah, comment section below. Let me know your overall thoughts about the whole Granolah arc so far. It had a pretty good start in the beginning, you know. Like I said, I was a big fan of them tapping into a lot of the nostalgic factor that, you know, is present with Dragon Ball. We saw Bardock come back. We obviously saw Frieza being brought back for the 10,000th time. He's not like literally there, but you know, the whole Frieza revenge thing is the reason why Granolah is even taking revenge. Now, there's a lot of like nice bits that go back to the past of Dragon Ball. But now we're to the point where I just don't really know where it's going. I think Gas is kind of lame. The heaters are lame. And unless something else pops up, this is going to definitely be probably my least favorite chapter that has ever been shown in Dragon Ball. And that says a lot, because I'm the kind of guy that actually enjoyed stuff like, you know, the Goku Black arc. Even the ending I enjoyed it. As wacky as it was with the Spirit Bomb sword, I liked it. I liked seeing, you know, Trunks get some shine and do something cool, something that Vegeta could never get. At least his son gets some shine at the end of the day. And being to the point now where I'm like reading this on a monthly basis, not even realizing that chapter came out, I'm kind of like, I don't know where this is going. So yeah, comment section below, give me your best predictions. You know, I'm still hoping that we get to the point where enough of Dragon Ball Super is printed in manga format to the point where we do get the anime to come back. But I'll tell you right now, if the anime does come back and we go through all of Morro as well as Granolah, this is going to be the least enjoyable part to watch. That's just my opinion, by the way. What I say doesn't even matter. End of the day, what you like and what you consume is all that matters to you. And just because some random guy on the internet, me, is not having as much enjoyment out of this arc doesn't mean anything end of the day. So I want to kind of toss it out there. That's very, very important to toss out there because, again, my opinion is my own, and the only one that matters at the end of the day is yours. So with that said, share yours down below and be nice to each other. You know, let me know your thoughts on the recent chapter if you've seen it, and any predictions you have, where you think it's going, and what can happen that will hype you up. Honestly, you know what I would love to happen? And this is going to be a big cop-out if we ever get to this point, and I feel like people would hate this. But I want Beerus to just kind of pop in here and Hakai somebody. I need Beerus to do something, you know, other than being the guy that watches Pan in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, or, you know, teaching Vegeta Hakai, and then Vegeta doesn't really do anything with it. Although, I guess if Vegeta activates the Hakai form next chapter again and does something with that and just beats some ass, then great. You know, that still counts in a way. But yeah, I'm a Beerus fanboy at the end of the day, so I'm always going to want to see that whenever it happens again in the series. If it ever happens again, probably not likely, because Beerus at this point is just that untouchable character that we're never going to see max out and have like a final crazy fight. He's just always going to be in the background, and everything that he does will be done through Goku and Vegeta as they progress through the story in this arc and future arc. So yeah. With that said, let me know your thoughts down below. Any questions you guys have, any analysis that, you know, I might have missed, haven't talked about, feel free to share down below. And again, I guess I'll see you guys next month. Thumbs up if you enjoyed these videos, and we'll see what happens in the next chapter of DBS, which should be in exactly 3 weeks. And hopefully I won't forget about it. I feel like, again, like literally nothing happened, which is why, on top of Christmas being happening, which is why I kind of let this entire chapter just slide out of my head. I didn't even realize it happened. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video right here, so let me know your thoughts down below. And I guess I'll see you guys same time next month for another discussion of the Dragon Ball Super Mangi.